Aaron 1-0 up for long stages. Ultimate frustration, is that the sensation?
Yeah, I think it's always frustrating to concede a late goal. But I think the manager touched on it then. We tried to win tonight. We tried our hardest to get the win, and obviously some nights it don't quite happen. But yeah, disappointed to concede a late goal, definitely. We thought we were in for a victory.
What are the thoughts on the overall performance level tonight?
Yeah, I think we had the best attacking chances. First half we looked comfortable. Leading up to their goal, we looked comfortable. Obviously, we knew it was going to be a bit of a second ball and a long ball battle, and I thought we dealt with that well. But yeah, I thought we were comfortable up until that point.
And it would have been a goal worthy of winning any game had you managed to see that one out. Some strike from Harry Chapman again.
Yeah, no, it was a great strike. He's got that in the locker, Chappie. He does it all the time in training. The boys will tell you that. And no, it was a great finish.
What about the goal you've conceded late on? How disappointing is that, the manner of it?
Yeah, it is disappointing, to be honest. Obviously, we want to stop the cross. We talk about stopping crosses. Obviously, Ethan and Matty Pennington had crossed over, and yeah, it was just disappointing, really. It was a bit of I don't know if it's a foul on Matty Sarkic. I don't know. I don't know if the keeper makes more of that. Maybe he gets something. I'm not sure. I'm just thinking from my striker days when I'd get them decisions against me. But yeah, disappointing really, because obviously 1-0, 6 minutes to go. We want to win the game.
And you had the ball in the net a couple of times in the second half. Any complaints about those decisions?
Yeah, well, I think there's been a couple of offside goals tonight which haven't gone our way, and on another day could have done. Sometimes you get them. I've had a look back at them. It is tight. Maybe the first one, the linesman doesn't flag it what he does on Curtis. I understand Curtis is one he flags straight away, but the delay on the first one and not really making a decision until the goalkeeper goes over was a bit baffling. But yeah, we'll have to have a look at that again.
The team selection tonight, 3 changes from Saturday at Bristol Rovers. Was it simply a case of you felt the time was right for some rotation this evening?
Yeah, I think the 3 lads who we rested needed the rest. They've done a lot of running in recent games, and a bit of rotation and a chance for other lads to come in and do well as well. So yeah, it was just, we haven't done that a lot, and obviously we've been on a great run, and we felt it was time, and the manager felt it was time to change the team up a bit.
And then you had to replace Ollie Norburn half an hour in. What's the early news with Ollie's injury?
Yeah, it's just his hip flexor is quite tight, so we'll have to have a look at that and see how it settles down, and maybe get a scan on that, because yeah, it was. He says it's really tight, so we'll have to see how that is.
Concerned?
Well, we'll have to wait and see really if he does go for a scan tomorrow and what comes back from that. But yeah, it was obviously for Ollie to come off, it must have been a problem. Yeah.
You handed David Davis his first start tonight. He almost went the distance as well. Happy with how he did coming in and playing, 85 minutes or so? Yeah, I thought
he did really well. Thought he got in a lot of good spaces for us. He kept the ball well for us, and he wins a lot of skirmishes, and obviously his knowledge and his experience, he's always in the right place, and I thought he did well for us. And obviously, like you say, it's a game to get him going.
And you've been so good at seeing games out, haven't you? Especially here. So I guess there is that nagging sense of what might have been.
Yeah, we were in the middle of making the substitution for Edo to come on when the goal goes in, so it's a bit frustrating because Edo's really good at that kind of game management late on as well. So yeah, maybe it's just one of those days, because like you say, we have been really good at seeing games out.
Now, I'm sure you've heard from Steve Cottrell throughout the night. How is he?
Yeah, obviously the antibiotic drip that he underwent was started on, getting my days mixed up now, Sunday. So it's been 48 hours now, which the doctors said it would take to get in and kind of start working. So we're hoping that starts to kick in now, and the gaffer can make a speedy recovery. But he's been in touch throughout the night, yeah.
What's the message he's had for you all at the end?
Yeah, obviously his message is always, if you can't win, you don't get beaten. He'll take that for tonight to build on Saturday's defeat, and that's what we'll take into Saturday.
Any other concerns injury-wise tonight? Josh Daniels came off. Is he okay?
Yeah, that was just cramp. Obviously, he's not played a lot of football, and that was his first start for a while, so that was just really bad cramp. But obviously, once it comes at that stage of the game, it doesn't really go away, so there was no point risking him making anything worse. So yeah, that was the only reason for that one.
And you've got another home game to come on this weekend against Fleetwood. Might it be a case that rotation continues?
Yeah, we'll have to assess the squad come Thursday and speak to the manager and see what team selection the manager decides to go with, because at the end of the day it's always the manager's choice, and me and Dave, we all have an input on it as well, but the manager will have a plan as always.
And you went back to 3 central defenders tonight as well. Happy how it played out generally?
Yeah, I think the wing backs did well. I think the three at the back was solid. Obviously, we're disappointed to concede the goal, like we said, but it happens.
Is Matthias Sarkic okay? He was throwing the ball out a lot tonight as opposed to kicking it. Is he okay in that respect?
He had a little bit of a tight quad, so we didn't want to risk anything. Obviously, he's got a massive throw on him anyway, and the boys at the back are more than capable of playing out. So we tried a few different styles, and it didn't affect the way we played at all anyway. So it didn't have an impact on the game. So we were happy to go with that, and I'm sure he'll be back kicking the next game.
Thanks so much for your time, Aaron. Thank you.
Thanks.